When I met this man, he had all of those qualifications besides the fact that I was making more money than him. I wasn't that excited about that in the beginning because I'm like, God, he from the streets. He loved God. He got business sense, but I make more money than him. He had stability. He had all his own stuff.
Right here, right now. It's the right time. It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
I love Mark.
Yeah, so loyal to his wife, by the way. Hard to do when you're a man with that kind of power and money. But he's so loyal to his wife.
But this is the thing, Barbara. You're a woman with power and money. Is it hard for you to be loyal to your husband?
Not at all, but I can't get a young guy. If I could, I wouldn't be loyal. It's a different game you play as a woman versus a man. If I was a man, I'd have young chicks all around me, yeah.
So you hear exactly what this older white woman says. Okay, she's talking about Mark Cuban, and Mark Cuban is a high value man. Okay, he has ascended the Malcolm category, and in the hierarchy he is a high value man. And if you guys don't know the pecking order of Malcolms and high value men, this is how it goes. It's high value men, then it is a top tier Malcolm, a massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Then there is a mildly attractive, a second tier Malcolm, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Then there is a third tier Malcolm, and that is the medium, ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Now Mark Cuban has ascended to high value man status, and this woman understands that, and she is commending him for being loyal and faithful to his wife. Very loyal, very faithful. I mean, this guy, he's got multiple businesses. He's part of Shark Tank. He owns the Dallas Mavericks. So, you know, Mark Cuban is a very high value man. However, he still stays faithful to his wife. And like I've told you guys before, high value men don't cheat, they exercise options, and she's not completely sure if he is actually loyal or not. We can't confirm nor deny that. However, if he is loyal and if she understands the scoop and if she's got the tea on his relationship, and we're just going based off of the fact that he is loyal, this is a minority when it comes to high value men. Now, I respect the fact that he is loyal to his wife, but I don't think that this is a precedent that women should subscribe to, especially if they listen to the second thing that she said when she realized that, hey, I'm a woman, he's a man, and it's hard for a man with that type of status to be faithful. Now, for a woman with that type of status and money, I mean, it's pretty much really easy to be faithful, especially once she gets up there in age, because ain't nobody shooting a shot at you. Don't nobody want you no more, respectfully. You know, she's older. Nobody's trying to hit no wrinkled coochie or whatnot. I mean, you got some weirdos out there who will do it, but most men are not sexually attracted to women who are in their 60s. Let's keep it a buck. So she's hit the wall, and she understands that, hey, I don't have that many options. Even though I am a rich, successful, strong, and independent woman, I don't have as many options as Mark Cuban, a guy who is, you know, my peer. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she got as much money as Mark Cuban, but, you know, they're millionaires. They're both millionaires. So she actually knows and understands that she doesn't have the same leverage that a rich man would have. And I respect that she acknowledges that, because she said, hey, if I was a man and I had the bread, I would be doing the same exact thing that all these other high value men are doing. And I can respect that coming from an older white woman like herself.
When I met this man, he had all of those qualifications besides the fact that I was making more money than him. I wasn't that excited about that in the beginning. Because I'm like, God, he from the streets. He loved God. He got business sense, but I make more money than him. He had stability. He had all his own stuff, but he just wasn't at the highlight of his career. And I'm glad I didn't look him over. A lot of women would have looked him over, because women think men got to come done. They got to have the Lambo already. They got to have the Rollies. Like, they got to have it already done. But I understood the assignment. I knew I was a helpmate. So I knew that any man I was going to get with, he was going to get better. It was no way he couldn't because I had too much knowledge. I had too much. I'm like, I looked at him. I said, he got the house. He got his own car. He was stable. He wasn't a bum. He just needed a little help.
See, the thing is, you know, you had tools in your toolbox. You knew like what you was capable of. I don't think a lot of women can help a man get to the next level. So that's why they want a man done. They can't help him get there.
That's good. I
right?
like that.
You can't help me get there.
It's because they put the value in their vagina. Like, they got tools too. They're just using the wrong tool.
Yeah.
Like, you thinking because I'm sucking it and I'm spitting and I'm doing all these backflips and I'm bending over that I'm going to keep a man. That's not going to keep the man. He going to get the attention of the one he got to chase. When I met this man...
All right, guys, so I had to stop it there. Oh, my God. What have we talked about on this channel? We're going to break down exactly what she said because she proves our point, especially when it comes to the sisters, aka black women. You heard what she said, and I respect what she said, most of it. But the first thing that she said really stuck out to me. Listen up to what she said.
He had all of those qualifications besides the fact that I was making more money than him. I wasn't that excited about that in the beginning because I'm like, God, he from the streets. He loved God. He got business sense, but I make more money than him.
All right. So you heard what she said. He's from the street. He has all the qualifications that I love. He's from the streets. What? He loves God. A direct contradiction. He's got businesses. A nice trap. Okay, you got a trap thing going. You feel me? So, guys, what have we learned? I've told you guys about the thug maxed alpha simp. Okay, remember this term. Thug maxed alpha simp. These are the types of men that sisters want. A lot of black women are going straight for the thug max alpha simps. And the reason why she chose him is because he is a perceived alpha in the community. Now, it looks like this brother ended up, you know, working, getting himself out of the streets and becoming a Malcolm. But he initially started off as a thug maxed alpha simp who is a step below any of the Malcolms, top tier, second tier, or third tier Malcolms. A thug max alpha simp comes below that because we don't consider these thug max alpha simps high value men, even if they go into the entertainment industry or, you know, the athletic world and sports and, you know, are able to come up off of their entertainment factor or athletic prowess. These guys are not considered high value men unless they start a business outside of entertainment. Okay. And a good example of that is, you know, Jay-Z or another guy, Andre Iguodala. He's involved in the tech space. You know, there are guys who ascend, you know, that basketball or football or sports or entertainment world, like Exhibit. Okay, used to be a rapper. Now he's in the tech world as well. Silicon Valley. Nas. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they can be considered high value men because they elevated from, you know, their entertainment profession. However, in the real world with regular people, we do not consider, you know, guys in the streets or guys who are athletes or guys who are entertainers as high value men, because quite frankly, these guys, you know, the way that they ascend financially is not based off of their business acumen. It's not based off of, you know, any type of notoriety business accomplishments. Okay. But she, like I said, let's get back into her. She makes a good point saying that a lot of sisters don't want to build with men. Okay. And I never agreed with the term that, okay, women are building with men. It's the man that's building and then the woman is there along for the ride. But in the black community specifically, a lot of men need help building because they were growing up in single mother households. So they latch on to women. They, you know, spend the night at her crib, you know, end up rooming with her. You know, she's the only one who can get out a lease, take out a lease because he doesn't have any working credit and whatnot. So all these factors play into the choices that a lot of these sisters end up making. And you know, it's very interesting because we've broken this down on our channel as to what they're looking for in a mate. And she started off with a Thug Max Alpha Simp and she wrote it out with him, so I respect the loyalty. However, this could have went a totally different direction if she, you know, did not use the correct discernment. And a lot of black women are targeting Thug Max Alpha Simps and expecting them to grow and build a business, a legitimate business, and, you know, become something that they never were or never sought out to be. And they're putting, you know, unfounded and unattainable pressure on a lot of these men who just, they'll never go legit. They'll never be able to, genuinely pull themselves 100% out of the street. So it is dangerous for a lot of these sisters to target these types of men. However, I do respect the fact that she did build with this guy and didn't count him out. And the reason why she didn't count him out is because he's a Thug Max Alpha Simp. See, women, specifically black women, will deal with bummy guys who are broke, if they are Thug Maxed and if they, you know, look good to them. And that's really, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, honestly, I genuinely don't care what you guys have to think. This is the reality, and I have exposed it multiple times on this channel, and that's just where the game is at today. So you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you pay on time, man. Y'all already be on your mark for getting with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.